Hi, if you're a Libra born September 23rd to October 22nd, what can you expect for the month of September 2019? Let's tune in and find out. So, Libras, there's a couple things. There's just a kind of a carefree energy for you for a change. And it's not without its challenges, but I still feel like there's movement and a freedom that you haven't felt for a while. There's also, it feels like some of you are recovering from some challenges or situations. And I feel like September is just like a breath of fresh air. It's just like, yeah, so I just feel like this breath of fresh air. There's more freedom. Definitely feel less stress. And I feel optimism and hope. It's like I see this beautiful wheat field, right? And for me, wheat always means abundance. So, and the sun is shining and the blue skies. And so whatever's happening in September feels good to me. So it feels really positive. Well, let's move on to romantic relationships. For those of you that are coupled, interested in romance, let's see what the month holds in store for you. Wow, just a really, really nice heart connection. Even for those of you that have been together for a long time, it's like a falling back in love, a closeness that maybe you haven't felt for a really long time. Like it's just, there's an opportunity and especially this new moon, August 30th in Virgo, I feel like it just sets the stage for romance and for love and just new foundation and new relationship for you and for your partner. So it feels really good, really powerful. And I feel like the month just kind of opens up and gets better from there. Now there are some, they're just showing me like some bridges that you have to go over. So there may be some things that you have to bridge. You know, he might be here, you might be there, she might be here, you might be here, right? So there's some bridges that you're going to have to cover, to get over. But I see you get him over there. Get him over. It's not like, so I'm not seeing big relationship problems between the two of you. So if anything, I feel like you're coming back together and you're finding your way through what would have been troubled waters in the past. You've built a bridge over them. So that just lets me know that communication is going to be better. You're going to align on the same things. And then at the end of the month, this real opening for a movement towards the rest of the year set towards your relationship. So you're enabling or creating new patterns for the relationship. Okay, so let's look at single individuals. If you're interested in romance, what may happen in September for you? I see you scoring a lot. So, if you had a belt and you were putting notches on it, there's plenty of notches on the belt. So if you want romance, there's plenty of romance that can happen for you. I think the hardest thing for you, Libra, may be deciding, do I like being single or do I want to couple up? You might be enjoying just feeling yourself and not really interested in settling down. But if you were interested in settling down, I do feel like there'll be somebody worthwhile by the end of the month that really gives you like a run for your money. Like, wow, that's my kind of person. So I do see you finding a person that's really worthwhile and worth your time and worth the effort by the end of the month. And that's that new moon in Libra on September 28th that could bring in that new romance for you, that new long-term love. Okay, let's look at money and career for Libras, what you can expect. So I see a lot of money coming in and a lot of money going out. So I feel like they're high. I feel like by the end of the month that really drops. So I feel like whatever remaining expenses you might have had in moving or going into school or buying something, right, or a big trip, right, or education that you spent on, I just see that whatever that was spent in the beginning of the month, by the end of the month, it's just dropped. So I feel like October is going to be much lower on your expenses scale, but it does feel like there's still a little bit of a carryover August and early September with still putting money out. But I do feel like you have money there's money coming in to match it, and then the expenses really drop. So I do feel you end up much further ahead of the game in September than you did in August. Okay, so let's look at your career. So there's a little bit of a lag time of where you see yourself and where you are. And in September, I feel like that can open up. Like there's a new freedom and an opportunity. It just requires you to kind of like get your head screwed on straight and to focus and to say, this is what I want and I'm going for it. I think if you do that, you'll make a big splash in September and you'll really become noticed by your boss, by your peers, by the public, you know, if that's what you want. But September is the month just to soar, to go for it. You know, it's like, it's just get your head on straight and like open up the, you know, the clouds are opening, the clouds of parting, right? Like the heavens are opening and just pouring money down. And even for some of you, fame and recognition and acknowledgement, the only thing that's stopping you is you. So if you don't want to get out of your own way, well then, you know, go see somebody to help you get out of your own way, because this is a big opportunity for you. And you need to listen and you need to sit up and you need to take care of yourself and put yourself out there so you can be discovered or you can be seen or you can better yourself, because this is all good energy and it has momentum with it, right? And keep in mind, we have Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year, September, starts at sundown on the September 29th, right? And then moves into those next 2 days, those 48 hours. And that's kind of sets the stage energetically for your next year. So you want to be able to push everything forward before that time or during that time or at that time, right? With that, because we have that new moon in Libra, September 28th, to roll it out for your whole next year. So it's influencing, you know, for the better. So just keep in mind, this whole month is good for you for career-wise if you have your head screwed on straight. And if you don't, tell a friend, I need some help. I'm stuck. I know I should be out there. I'm not doing this. I'm not chasing down this dream. I'm not doing that. I'm not following through, right? Enlist your buddies, enlist your friends to support you in being able to move forward, because you don't want to miss this energy. It's good energy. Note to self, right? All right, let's go on with health. Let's look at health. How is your health for Libras? It feels like you're getting a better handle on things. It feels like you've, you know, this month it feels like you're going to carry forward some things that you've recently learned about yourself. I feel like some of the struggles are going to melt away, just kind of melt away. And I feel like September, you finally kind of get back into your body, get back into your jam, feeling positive about yourself. Any physical things I feel like can just be dealt with very quickly. If you have some sort of diagnosis that comes up, it doesn't feel like it's problematic. It feels like immediately it can be resolved. So if you are dealing with a health issue, all you have to do is, you know, look around and the help is there. So just know that help is there, support is there to take care of you and to be able to make the changes that you need to make for your health. All right, let's see if there's any surprises for Libras for this month. Okay, there's a newfound excitement about the trajectory of of your life and where you're going, and I can't tell if it's because it's unexpected news or if it's because you're just surprised that you're happy about where you're going, or if it's something completely new. But the bottom line is you're happy about the trajectory, about where you're going and where you see yourself going, and the movement that you have, which is, you know, really good, right? Like it's really good when we can be happy about our circumstances and we can accept our circumstances and go, you know what? Oh, I'm excited about this and this and this and this and this, right? So it feels like you come in alignment with who you are and what's going on around you, self-acceptance, self-love, and not only just self-acceptance, but then a happiness and a glow about you that things are great and you're moving in the right direction. So happy about this energy for September for Libras. It's really wide open and it's really powerful. And that excitement about where you're going. And it feels like you just get a taste of it in September. And there's an excitement about the continuum of what's there for you. All right, Libras, I hope you liked your intuitive astrology. Please click like, share it with your friends if you do, comment below. And I look forward to seeing you guys again next month. Have an amazing month, everybody. Lots of love.